Hello and welcome to today's session. And today's session is a lower body strength session. The equipment you're going to need is some dumbbells. You'll need your mat and you need some water. So let's come into our warm-up. So let's pop our feet underneath our hips. Let's lengthen the crown of the head up to the ceiling. Hands on the hips. Transfer your weight to your right leg and lift your left leg up in a circle. Place it back down. Then do the same on the other side. So alternating legs one after the other into our standing hip circles, just getting some movement into those hip joints because we're going to be moving them quite a lot today, working that whole area. Good. We're going to go for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Really nice. Feet underneath the hips. Lift yourself up onto all 10 toes. Find your balance. Lower those heels down. Half squat backwards. Up we come. And again, lift up. Use your core. Rib to hip connection. Heels down. Bend your knees and hips. We're warming up those movements. That squat movement, which we're going to be doing quite a lot of today. Good, we're going to go for 4 more. And 3. Last 2. And 1 more. And rest, shake the legs out. Okay, let's come into our first circuit. We're going to do a staggered stance, Romanian deadlift. We're going to do standing hip abduction with a dumbbell and we're going to do goblet squats. So pick up 2 dumbbells. Keep facing the front. I'm just going to turn to the side so you can get a better view. Feet underneath the hips. Now I want you to transfer your weight to your right leg and take your left leg half a step backwards and place it on the ball of your foot. The dumbbells are in front of your legs. Soft bend in the right leg. And we're going to hinge down. Slide the dumbbells down the leg and then drive back up. 1. We're going for 8. Sorry, we're going for 10 even. 2. 3. Now, make sure you're keeping your back flat. So think rib to hip connection, think core. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, last 1, and 10. Change legs. So left leg comes forward, right foot, half a step backwards on the ball of the foot. Dumbbells in front of the legs, soft bend in that front leg, hinge, send that backside backwards. Dumbbells are close into your front leg and drive forwards. 2, 3, keep your hips facing the front. 4, remember that rib to hip connection and that hinge movement. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last 1, and 10. Good job. Shake the legs out. Place 1 dumbbell down. Okay, we're going to do a standing hip abduction. So you're going to need to stand next to a wall. So I'm going to come over here. One hand just on the wall for a bit of support. The other hand's holding the dumbbell down the leg. Now, transfer your weight to the leg that's not got the dumbbell on it. We're going to take the other leg out to the side and then draw it back in. And again, now, keep that dumbbell against the leg. The hand isn't taking the weight of the dumbbell because we want the leg to do that. The hand is just holding it in place. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last one, and 10. Good. Change sides. I'm going to come over here and hold on to my shelf. Dumbbell against the other leg. Weight in the supporting leg, and we're going to lift. 1. The leg is pushing the dumbbell. My hand is holding it in place. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's actually work for both legs. Even the supporting leg really has to stabilize and work here. 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last one, and 10, and rest. Shaking the legs out, we're coming into goblet squats. Take hold of your one dumbbell, hands around the top, feet hip width apart or a tiny bit wider, dumbbell close into your chest, rib to hip connection on, bend at the hips and the knees, and then drive back up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last one, and rest. Give those legs a shake out. We'll come into round 2, so pick up both dumbbells. Split stance or staggered stance RDLs. Keep facing the front. I'm going to turn sideways on. Standing on my right leg, my left leg is half a step behind me on the ball of my foot. Soft bend in that right leg. Rib to hip connection. Send that backside backwards. Slide the dumbbells down and keep your back flat. And then drive back up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Great job. Change legs. Set yourself up as before, core engaged, and we hinge forwards. 1, squeeze the glutes and drive up on that supporting leg. 2, about 80–90% of my weight is on my front leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, core engaged, supporting the back. 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last one, and 10. Drive forwards. Great job. Shake the legs out and put one dumbbell down. Coming to stand to the side, dumbbell against your moving leg, core engaged, and we lift 1. We're going to do a micro hold at the top there. You really feel all those hip abductors working to stabilize and hold that leg up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Great job. Over to the other side you go. Lengthen the spine, core engaged, and we lift 1, micro hold at the top. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, whew, the burn is real, and rest. Shake those legs out. Come into the middle of your mat, hold your dumbbell in 2 hands close to your chest, feet hip width apart or thereabouts. And we're going to goblet squat down and drive up. 1, 2. Right, keep that rib to hip connection and don't let that upper back kind of collapse and round down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make sure those knees don't collapse inwards. 10, and up you come. Shake the legs out. Great job. We've got one more round to do, picking up both dumbbells. Okay, staggered stance, RDL, standing on your right leg, half a step backwards with your left. Soft bend in your supporting leg, core engaged. Send the backside backwards. 1, drive forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Change legs. Set yourself up as before, core engaged, soft bend in the left leg. Hinge. 1, drive forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, nearly there, 8, 9, one more. Great job, ladies, and rest. Shake the legs out, pop one dumbbell down. Okay, come and stand to the side. Ready to go, standing abductions, core engaged, off we go. 1, micro hold at the top, and remember, the hand is just holding the dumbbell in place, the leg is moving it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Rest. Over to the other side, holding on for balance, core engaged, hold the dumbbell in place, micro hold at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last one, and rest. Whew. Shake those legs out. The supporting leg is almost worse there, isn't it? Right, goblet squats to finish. Core engaged, dumbbell into your chest, squat down and drive back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. And rest. Great job, ladies. Shake your legs out, pop your dumbbell down, and take on a sip of water or two. Awesome job, ladies. Let's come and cool down. We're going to do hip flexor stretch. I'm going to use a cushion because this floor is very hard. You may or may not want to do the same. Left knee back, or on the cushion if you're using it, right leg forwards. Keep that core connection, rib to hip. Bring the body weight forwards to stretch out the front of the hip and then come back. That was hard work today. You did really well. Even if you didn't manage it all or you needed to take breaks, it's absolutely fine. That is hard work. Last one on this side. Back you come, change legs. Right knee back, left leg forward, square yourself off to the front of the mat and forwards you go. And back. Allowing that heart rate to come back down again. Good, last one. And then back you come. Get rid of your cushion if you're using one. Come and lie on your back. Figure of 4 stretch. Right leg over left in your figure of 4, either holding here or bringing the left leg off the floor as so. And then change sides. 2 options, either right foot on the floor or hands behind the right thigh. And then rest, sit yourself up. We're going to come up to standing, but do take your time. Allow the blood to come back to your head. We're going to do hamstring stretch to finish. So right leg forwards, left leg back, hinging forwards. And then change legs. And then rebuild yourself up. Thank you ever so much for joining me, and well done today, ladies. If you've enjoyed this short workout, you might like to consider upgrading to the premium tier, where there are longer versions of these workouts, about 25 to 30 minutes, where we go through 2 circuits just for that extra challenge. Have a wonderful day, and thank you again so much for joining me.